A few weeks back, I had to fly home to the suburbs of Chicago due to a family emergency. And even though I wish I had to go home under better circumstances, it was really an amazing time and time that I needed. Everything slowed down, and I was able to just sit and reflect and see how far I've really come as a creator and a human being. Guys, welcome back to the suburbs of Chicago. Good old Vernon Hills. Guys, look where we are right now. Does this look familiar to you? Welcome to the basement, where I used to work, sleep, sometimes eat. Pretty much did everything down here, which ended up being such a mistake because it was not a creative space. But this is where everything started. I used to have my desk right here. Here, let me show you. My desk used to be right here, and my bed was like in the corner or something. It was not a good situation. And so what we did was we took the bed, we moved it, and we started to create this little bedroom for myself, which ended up feeling more like a prison. I can't tell you how much anxiety I had in this room right here. This was such a mistake. Oh my God. Look at it, kind of, no offense to my parents, but it really did, probably because we didn't finish it, but it really felt like a prison cell. But anyways, moved the bed in there, and then we moved my office, my desk right here. And I had a little, shelf, or I had a little workbench in the back with all of my camera equipment. And that was it. And this is the space. Hasn't changed much. For all of my new subscribers that have been following me since LA, this is where everything started for me. 2 years ago, I was in here, lost, not knowing what the hell I was gonna do. I would film, I would record all of the flushing of the pipes, and like whenever we like showered, wash our hands, like my parents or if they had friends over, like I would always have to wait until the plumbing stopped and that water stopped to get like clean clips and stuff. All of this is gonna be temporary because when I eventually move out, all of this is obviously temporary because all right, we're just gonna film. There's noises. Let's just get over it. Just like all these things that I had to work around, and it was just not a great space. And so I had to get out, and I ended up moving to Chicago after I started getting more clients as a creative, and I made that huge leap of moving out from my parents' house, and totally changed my life. I linked up with Lewis Howes. He was the one that told me to move out. And kind of gave me that push that I needed. And so I did that, and then 7 months after that, I moved to Los Angeles, and I haven't looked back since. And I've been just trying to crush it as much as I possibly can and scale and grow. And so coming back here has been just such a great symbol of how far I've come. And so I made an Instagram post the other day asking the question to you guys, where were you 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I did not even picture myself, doing the things that I'm doing, especially without having like tons of subscribers or anything like that. I always thought like I needed a ton of subscribers to be extremely successful. Hopefully I'm proving to you guys that that's not the case. And so any of you that have YouTube channels or Instagram pages where you don't have a huge following, it is not needed. You can do this with a big or without a big following. So this has just been a great reminder of how far I've come. And that's kind of the thing in the point that I wanted to make coming down here is you guys need to be, and myself included, we need to look back at how far we've come instead of how far that we need to go. If we always look at how far we need to go, we're always going to be in the future and not the present, and it's going to destroy our clarity and our mental health in general, and it's not going to give us a lot of excitement or confidence. You got to look back at where you came from. So this is just a really nice reminder of that. Man, look how bad that GH5 is. Look at the grain. The grain, it's terrible. That's what happens with this camera. When you don't have good lighting and it's low light, there's a grain issue. and you guys are all laughing in my face right now, and that's totally okay. I love this camera. I don't need the low light anymore. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. I wanted to leave you guys off with something because I know I mentioned not having a lot of subscribers. You guys have been following me. I know I haven't been posting that often like I normally do. I still want to post, and I'm still going to be putting out content on here. Just YouTube isn't my main focus anymore, and I think you guys understand that by now. Something that I want to share with you though is that I have been able to do this without a lot of subscribers. And speaking of a lot of subscribers, we just hit 20,000 on the YouTube channel. It took, I don't know, maybe 3 years. If you consider all the fitness videos, then it took 6 years. But I've been able to live the lifestyle that I want to live before I hit 20,000 subscribers. And I still, actually, we're just about to hit 10,000 on my Instagram. I'm saying that because I've been able to kind of live the lifestyle that I've always wanted to live without having anywhere near 10,000 followers on Instagram, without 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. And you know, compared to so many other YouTubers and influencers out there, those numbers are still not that big in the grand scheme of things. And I've always wanted to be kind of that role model to you guys where you really do not need the subscribers in order to kind of live this lifestyle, making a living on the internet and creating content for a living. I hope I'm a prime example of that. It's almost stopping me from trying to get 200, 300,000 subscribers, because then I couldn't really, I wouldn't be able to show you that, I guess, anymore. Even though I would definitely take the 300 subscribers for sure, because there's a lot of benefits of having subscribers, don't get me wrong. But my point is you can still do this without a lot of subscribers. And probably one of the biggest reasons for that is really honing in on your craft and becoming very hireable and being a very attractive asset for a brand or an influencer. And that's the route I took. I started getting hired by these brands and these influencers, and I started making a lot of money doing that. Probably the biggest reason of that was because I was able to tell a story with my vlogs, which is probably why you guys have subscribed, and being able to tell an entertaining story that kept you watching, kept you coming back. And that series is called Rambling Road. And so other brands and influencers would see that and hire me because of that. I didn't have a ton of subscribers. I had maybe 5,000 or 3,000 at the time when I started getting hired by these brands. And so what I decided to do to help as many of you as possible is I have created a 5-day workshop, and it's all hosted on my website. Check this out. Here's the page. It's called Master the Art of Storytelling. It's a 5-day challenge. I've been talking about this all over my Instagram, but I haven't mentioned it on here. There's only 6 more days to sign up. We get started a week from, actually no, 6 days from today. You're watching this on Tuesday. This gets started on Monday, on the 14th of October. And I'm gonna go over all of the key elements of storytelling and how it creates a premium brand so you guys can get some high-paying, big-time clients. And I wanna show you guys kind of what I've done, kind of the behind the scenes on how I think about storytelling when it comes to brands and how to get hired and stuff like that. This is going to get started on October 14th. I've already put out a podcast on why storytelling is so important. When you're able to tell a really good story, you're able to influence people's emotions. And when you can influence people's emotions, you can make them purchase things. And brands obviously care about people buying their products. And so when you think about it like that, it kind of changes things. It's not just storytelling in the sense of creating a dope film or creating a movie in Hollywood. Storytelling is so much more than that, and it's also in photography as well. A lot of people just try to, capture the bangers on Instagram, and they're not focused on the story. And the story is what's really going to get them doing stuff for maybe Adidas or Nike or these massive brands that care about story because they know story is going to get people to buy their products. So that's some of the stuff that we're going over, and I'm really freaking excited because, like I said, It's all hosted on my website. And if you guys are members of the Creator's Blueprint or the filmmaking course, you already know this, but those of you that have no idea what this is the members portal. And when you opt into the 5-day workshop here, you click view course, and everything that you could possibly need is going to be in the members portal. There's a welcome video, and the 5-day workshop, when we get started on the 14th, is going to be listed down here where you guys will be able to watch every single video. And then to be able to win the $1,000, you guys will have to watch the welcome video to understand the rules. And if you complete the 5-day workshop, you get inserted into the raffle for winning the $1,000. We gave $1,000 in the last 5-day workshop, and it was amazing. I think the guy he went ahead and bought like a brand new Canon lens, which was super cool. So anyways, this is what we're doing. This is kind of what I'm trying to build and make it as big as possible. Obviously my coaching and my programs are like the end all be all, but this is absolutely free, and I wanted to make that available to you guys in case you can't maybe afford the coaching or afford one of my programs just yet. So that is why I did this, and I hope you guys will join us. Again, we start October 14th, so make sure to sign up before then. The link will be in the description. And remember, you guys don't need a shit ton of subscribers to be extremely successful. If I can do this, you can do this. It's hard, but it is very, very attainable. And I hope this kind of inspires a little bit and helps you. So let me know if you guys need anything. Drop any questions in the comments. I'm an open book, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.